Welcome to Blacking Out with Denver and Derek, the Q and ABV special with Ophicvs. He just taught me how to say it. This guy is the pentagram rocker, the pale motor rider, the demon badass, the machine gun reaper, the chrome lord, and the steel horn gas mask metalhead.
Hi, everybody.
Can I ask just one question real quick?
Go for it, man.
What are you breathing in that fucking mask? Is it weed?
Well, I breathe. Well, it has everything. My bad breath smells like acid. Smells like shit, pretty much.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Living a little harder than most people. So, I wanted to ask, in your own words, you label your music as goat metal. I wanted to ask what that meant to you in your own words.
Frankly, just plain necro metal, I would say. Just old school metal, but rotten and dead.
Absolutely, yeah.
Necro metal.
Yeah. What about the style? Like, what kind of styles do you think you put into it?
Oh, well, many styles. I celebrate any from heavy metal to black metal.
Yeah.
And somewhere in between. So that's my goal. I'm pretty much a metalhead.
Yeah.
And I just wanna just add all my taste in heavy metal and metal in general,
right,
to my music. And just first of all, I just do it for myself because I enjoy it, and for those who enjoy it, man, cool. I love it when somebody enjoys what I do.
Yeah. I consider it like it's like a heavy speed metal. It's got the black and roll element. It's ancient and wisdom and like hot lead licks, you know, great lead work and solos. Yeah. And it's beyond our boneheaded comprehension of what awesome can be. Definitely.
Cool, thanks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I roll.
That's yeah. I haven't been able to find any live stuff. Do you actually have a live band and play shows, or is it just a album release kind of thing?
I don't for Ophicvs, just no shows. It's just me.
Yeah.
I don't have time to go and tour or do stuff like that.
Right.
I don't even have musicians to support me. I'm a busy guy, so
right.
When I have a chance to record music, I do it.
Yeah.
Besides, where I live, I'm a guy with few friends, so I spend my time just recording music and creating stuff like I've been doing.
Hell yeah.
Pretty much.
Okay, I gotta ask about where you got the gas mask from. Is there a story behind it?
When I was a teenager, I loved Sodom and Wood and also Impel Nazarene.
Oh yeah.
And one of the things they have in common is sometimes like Sodom has the mascot, has a mask, gas mask.
Yeah.
Voivod has also like a cyberpunk gas mask.
Oh yeah.
Impel Nazarene also Mika Lutinen in a swimming Philip Perkele picture wearing the gas mask, and I just loved it. I loved the look.
Right.
So I wanted to implement that with my character, with my persona.
Right.
Artistic persona.
Yeah.
Plus, it looks hideous. It looks hideous. It just, I like the look of it. Hideous.
Oh yeah. And especially with the horns now.
So.
Oh yeah.
So you are smoking weed out of that mask.
Yeah.
Is the weed a secondary bong?
Yes.
Or not the weed, the mask.
Yeah. It is an evil demon weed mask.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we get Ophicvs, and we got the devils, Lucira. At dusk, you were involved in Hammer in some way?
No, not really.
Not really? You're
just devils.
Oh, just the demos and stuff.
We try something with Hammer, but we decided just go like turn that into devils, and that's how devils became.
Right.
Hammer and I myself.
What about Seventh Race? What I never got to look up anything about that.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Seventh Race, you were listed under being in that band as well.
Oh yeah. That was like a while ago, like in Colombia.
Yeah.
I started this project with this amazing guitarist player, and it never took off.
Oh yeah.
I did something with him, like a little demo, which I did mostly keyboards. Then I moved to the US, and he wanted to continue doing it, but it turned out into black metal. But it was short lived. So
right on.
they just have one release, and that's it.
Yeah.
And I did when they did the first concert, the Seven Rays. I collaborated. I did some arrangement with like a keyboards for the intro.
Yeah.
But that's it.
Oh really? Right on. Speaking about the keyboards, there's like few and far between of like synthesizer and keyboard in Ophicvs' music, but whenever it comes in, it's just perfect. Usually whenever a band throws keyboards into their music, I'm usually like, take a walk, get out of here, I don't need it. But the synth and stuff, like it brings that 80s vibe out with the guitar, and it's just so perfect to come together like that.
Yeah, that's my goal. First of all, as a musician, I started playing keyboards. Yeah. So I'll say that the keyboards is my forte. So you can tell how I implement them in my works. Yeah. So I try to do the best, like to put them in there, but not to exceed.
Yeah, it's not something.
The amount of keyboards.
It's not something for every song. It just builds up for certain moments and stuff.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Hey, you were saying something earlier about like the older like hardcore punk rock, and what kind of influences has it had on you, and did it have anything to do with this, and what are you listening to now?
Well, I know that my early influences was pretty much the all heavy metal. My friend Puseraco and I, when we were teenagers, since high school, we used to hang out and listen all records from all like a pentagram and classic old school heavy metal. And all the time we were switching to black metal. So like the early 90s black metal, the second wave of black metal, saying like Old Mayhem, all the old Samael, Immortal, Impel Nazarene. So that's how I got my influence coming to my into me, and after that, recently just don't listen much of the newest stuff. I'm always in the old stuff, and I hardly listen to new music at all. If I try to disconnect from the new stuff, so because I think that helps me with creating my music and creating something, trying to create something unique.
It does.
So like whenever you create something, you don't listen to any music, right? Because you don't want it to interfere.
Right. It would be too much of an influence. I've heard people say that before.
Cool. Yeah, there's people that do that. That's pretty cool.
So that, like I said, sometimes I don't spend much time listening to new stuff, and I assure you, there is a lot of good bands now, and new good bands that are putting good stuff out there. I just don't have much time to do that, and I just focus in creating my own stuff.
Yeah, and I definitely I have that just that metal maniac envy where I'll listen to two bands that sound exactly alike, but I'll tell you there ain't any fucking bands that sound like any of your bands. So it's good that you do that, because there is no outside influence coming in other than, like you were talking about, being influenced by the old styles and stuff like that. I really, whenever I listen to Ophicvs and Devils, I hear old music, So it's and that also goes with the way I record my music. I do everything like I would say I'm on the budget musician. I don't spend money or time in a studio just to make it sound right and pretty and clean. Right.
I just like a gritty and garagey type of sound. And for instance, pretty much my stuff I record with is all in the basement. So
underproduced, not overproduced.
I was listening to the.
In fact,
go ahead.
That was when I mentioned in fact my guitars. I think 3 of my guitars are built by me. Were built by me.
Oh, damn! Awesome.
So, so it somehow it got a tone that is kind of like my personal tone.
Can't be copied.
So that was, and that's I just put a guitar together, and the tone came out the way that I didn't expect it, but I just like the tone, and that's I've been recording since Lucera with my same guitars.
Hell yeah.
In other words, I don't spend $1,000 for a Gibson or any a fancy guitar. Just $100, guitar that I put all together.
That's pretty much all my guitars too. They came from pawn shops, not from music stores.
They all make the noise you want.
They came with stories, not brand new. And that's like your music. How you're saying you basically built these guitars like they have your stories connected to them. They sound that way because of you. Hell
exactly.
Yeah. Definitely.
I think the only the only fancy thing I have is just my keyboards. That's it. But the rest just stuff from second hand. Music stores that I got.
Oh yeah, I was listening to the first album. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce the name of it. You want to give it a try?
Oh, well, it's pronounced as Reverne Alemamam.
Okay. I was listening to that one.
Which,
I could never say that.
well,
It's in reverse, isn't it?
and nobody would get it. First of all, it's in Spanish. It's a backwards.
Yeah.
Give me
In
a
Spanish,
boner.
it's a phrase that I came up with when my friend Busiraco. He kind of like assisted me with the name, the title of the album. It's called Mama Me La Reversa, which means
Oh, yeah.
reverse. It means reverse blowjob. That's all.
Right on.
Did you say blowjob?
Yeah,
That's
reverse
it, that's it.
blowjob. I'm going to write that
So the
down.
title, that's the title. It's backwards. Reverse blowjob, backwards.
There we go. I knew it had something to do with being backwards because the first word looks like the word reverse, but it's backwards. So,
Yeah.
all right. I figure some shit out sometimes. But I was listening to that album, and I could tell there was that tape warp sound in one of the songs, and I was like, this shit is analog as fuck.
Oh yeah.
And I love
That's
it.
good, yeah.
Also, I was kicking myself in the ass like all week because after you sent me the first album, I listened to it on Bandcamp like 1 or 2 times, and I was really into it. But then whenever I got the CD and I put it in my CD player and I was jamming it, I was like, how the fuck did I not notice a Scorpions cover in the middle of this thing? And I was like, but it's not on the Bandcamp page. And I was, that made me feel a little bit better about myself that it wasn't on there.
No, it wasn't. It's because of the royalties and all that.
Right, yeah. That's what I figured. I couldn't even find it on iTunes because I was going to open with that song on this, but it's not on there, and I was having a shit time trying to get... There's always a hiccup whenever you're working with technology, so...
Yeah.
I couldn't get it on my phone somehow.
Yeah, that's I think that that song, that cover it was the first that I recorded for the album.
Yeah.
That cover, and all it started. My whole work started with after I finished My Buddies and I Loser finished the album Pure Ass.
Yeah.
That's how I started Ophicvs.
Oh, yeah.
Because I did some of vocals in the album Pure Ass, so 3 or 4 songs are just me vocals, so that's how I started. Well,
hell yeah. Well, one last thing I want to wrap this up with is all of your covers other than the Scorpion song were by bands, I guess, South American bands that you were influenced by, and I had no idea who they were, so I want you to give me some bands to look up.
man, you have to check it out. Actually, the Ángeles del Infierno, that's in the split with Striker. That cover is from, the band is from Spain.
Okay.
And
Yeah, how do you spell that?
one of the one of my old influences too is amazing old heavy metal. You have to check it out. So especially the very first 3 albums
Okay.
from the band.
Okay.
It's
Excellent.
amazing.
I figure you got to know like quite a bit of these bands that never came anywhere, towards around America. Like we won't know about them, and especially with them being older bands, like they may not even have stuff out on the internet. I actually hit a big speed bump today where I felt like I just didn't follow enough bands on social medias, and like as much promoting as I do, like I was like, I'm not even following half of the bands I listen to on social media. So I started looking them up. Most of them don't even have profiles on social media because they're either bands that existed before then or that don't exist anymore, and it was a real bummer. So
Oh yeah.
but yeah, I'll definitely check that.
There's so many. There are so many old jewels.
Oh, yeah.
Very underground, and like not many people knew them, and there's so many good stuff.
Yeah.
varied with the time.
Right.
So just like a deep, very deep, like a researcher and find the old folks, the old metal heads to give you leads, how to get it, all that stuff.
Yeah. Are you a album collector, or do you? I imagine, like with all the conversation that we've had, you're a physical album collector as well. Like you buy what you like.
You know what? I am not how do I say, like a huge collector. I just have very few.
Oh, yeah.
Very few albums. Albums that I just want to buy, and it mostly is something classic, something that like influenced me most of the times.
Right.
But yeah, it's again, like I just don't have enough time to listen to much music.
Right.
When I know my friends, I have some friends, a few friends that I have, they have like tons of like vinyls and CDs, which is cool and all that, man. It's just not me.
Yeah, you just buy the stuff that you need.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
If I can get it cheap, better.
Yeah, a lot of stuff's it's super hard to find.
What stuff do you need?
Yeah.
Like what stuff have you bought lately?
For instance, I like to go to like the half price bookstores, like thrift stores. They have like these old vinyls, and I just look for like recently I got.
Do you have any
from Canada Triumph?
Do you have any like heroes?
What?
Do you have any
like kind of like heroes, like like musicians or whatnot that you look up to?
Yeah, for sure, like Scorpions. That's one of my heroes. They got Uriah Heep.
Uriah Heep, yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, and this band from the Canada Triumph. From Canada.
Not sure I've heard of it.
And well, obviously Venom. That's Venom.
People can't escape Venom.
Any for Judas Priest for sure, and Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden, yeah.
Venom is universal.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I do have kids. I love kids.
Oh, that's cool.
You have kids?
Yeah.
Kiss.
Yeah.
Oh, Kiss.
Yeah, Kiss, the band. I do have kids too.
Oh, okay. Well, there we go.
Right on.
Well, I'll wrap it up with knowing you're a Scorpions fan. What is your favorite Scorpions album?
Oh man. How about In Trance? I will say In Trance, one of my favorites.
Fuck yeah! That is the go-to Scorpions album for me. In Trance and possibly Taken by Force is really good.
That's a real goddamn answer right there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. In Trance.
I
love In Trance because it sounds like it was written in a sad, rainy barn, and just it's awesome.
Yeah.
So. All right, man. I cannot express enough how much I appreciate you letting us do this and calling and talking to one of my biggest fucking obsessions right now. I bought about roughly a couple hundred albums this year, but the last couple weeks it's all been like I have to get all this Ophicvs stuff and
it's pretty disgusting.
Yeah, Denver's pretty fucking sick of it.
He's bought all your shit. Like, I'm talking all your shit, man.
Yeah.
It's not bad, but it's like at
People
a point
are telling
it's
me
like,
to cool
goddamn, man.
Yeah, can I cool it with this shit?
But there's a good reason for it, man. It's all good. It's all fucking good.
Hell yeah.
There is more to come.
Oh, good. Oh, yeah, that was something I was supposed to ask. Do you have any new projects? Yeah, new projects coming out or more Ophicvs stuff?
Oh yeah, the new album. I got already a new album wrapped up, so I'm just waiting for the label to give the green light, and we can start showing it off.
Oh, fucking sweet! I can't wait for that. So you're gonna hit me up next week, and I'll pre-order that, right?
Yeah.
Fucking right.
Yep.
You know where to find me Thursday nights. I'm usually a little bit drunk, so just hit me up then, and I'll just buy whatever you fucking hand to me.
Yeah.
All right.
Excellent. But yeah, well,
Excellent.
thank you so much for doing this for us, and
I can tell you what, man. This is one of our funnest interviews.
oh yeah, this has
by far,
this has
man.
been great.
And yeah, you make great goddamn music and everything. So
Cool.
and Derek is basically your stalker. So, but yeah, keep doing what you're doing, brother.
Yeah.
All right. Thank. I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you.